Hi, I'm Noonies. Thanks for watching Adventures with Noonies. Today we are at Mitchell Memorial. I always thought it was forest, but All Trail says park. But they also say that the name of the trail we're doing is called the Mountain Bike Loop Trail, which is 7.5 miles according to them. But according to the website and the little sign here at the park at the trailhead, it's a little more than 8 miles or right around 8 miles. And it's called Mountain Bike Trail A and B. So it depends on what you look at. So let's hit the trail. Here we go. It is Mitchell Memorial Forest. I love the beginning of this trail. I've done it a few times. Let me tell you, the purpose of this hike today is to get ready for the Mammoth March coming up in just about 3 weeks. And it's 20 miles in 8 hours. I'll be happy to finish it. I'll be happy to finish it in 10 hours. That's my goal. So if I do it in 8, that's just icing on the cake. Just a little bonus. But because my body tends to give out at 8 miles, not give out, I've done 16, but my body starts hurting at 8. Hips, back, everything. So this is a good one to practice on. I've done it 3 times in the past. The first time was shortly after I had my second knee replaced. When I say shortly, I don't mean like a month or 2, but not long after. And I went home and cried. And the other 2 times, let's see, I had a hard time a little under a year after my second knee replacement on this trail. And oh God, I was hurting so bad. Then the 3rd time I've done it was this year. No, it wasn't this year, but it was within the year. And I still hurt. So we're going to see how I feel now and compare it to the past. I want to show you this because the first 3 times I came here, I struggled coming down here. Let's see. Oh, these shoes are much nicer than my other ones even. I don't think the other ones should have been wide. These just fit nicer and they wrap around the rock. Oh, I know what the difference is. Oh, I got new shoes for the Mammoth March. I'm trying to break them in. The other ones were Ultras Lone Peak 7 and these are Ultras Lone Peak 8s. And I went down that pretty easy, I believe. So this is very cool. Best I've done this so far ever. So if you're tired by this point, you can go right to go to the parking lot. But we're going to go straight for the mountain bike trail. Don't know if I showed you this, but it appears every 2/10 of a mile. It shows you how far you are. So if you look out for the mile markers, if you have an emergency, then you can tell them where you are. You can say you just passed 0.8 miles. Wanted to show you this. I believe this is where we get mixed up from time to time because I believe the time before last we hiked it, we went up that way, or we came from that direction and went that way. But it looks like All Trails is saying to go this way. You know, in reality, that might not be true. I think that just goes around and meets up with this trail. because last time we were trying to figure out which way to go. I bet that's it. So we would have been wrong. But here's where we got mixed up. Because according to that sign, we go that way. And I think last time we went that way. So I'll get on All Trails and see where we are. That way it looks prettier. But we don't know yet. Let's find out. Oh, there's a sign there. It says, I don't think you can see it, it says Service Drive, Park District use only. So, we were right last time when we came down here. Okay. We're coming up to a point that sometimes feels like the point of no return. And that is when we go from Trail A to Trail B. And I tell you what though, I know I've come from that direction before to go down there. So every time it's different. So we'll see. If I end up coming back up here, see, I never know where to go when I go back on A. Well, I have All Trails pulled up, so we're good. We'll figure this out. And this is the harder of the two trails. So if you don't want a long walk, you need to go back on A and stay on A. This is right here, one of my favorite parts of the trail. I believe this is the first of two little meadows we're going to come across. So it's pretty. This is pretty down here. I think I always get pictures down here. I think this is funny as all get out. And the reason why is I was remembering these rocks being as big as the ones up north on the Appalachian Trail from just a year ago. Going through here was so difficult. And now it's like, really? I considered this a rock field or a boulder field. Oh, Lord. That's funny. That's good. Because it means my knees are healing. And legs and hips and hamstrings And the back and hips don't hurt as much as like last year. The knees are hurting a little bit. What was hurting yesterday after my walk was the front of my thighs. And that's a first in years and years and years. So, ooh, the big rocks. I'm queen of the mountain. And decided this is one of the most boring trails I've ever been on. But I keep coming back because it's a good training trail. My ears have stopped up. This is the third day. I thought they were getting better. So I feel like I'm speaking in a tunnel. But don't even know where it's going. Oh, this is a boring trail. But I decided not to focus on miles because my head keeps going to the Mammoth March. And not going to focus on speed. Just going to focus on the moment. Enjoying this trail. And then it's not as boring. There's no creeks. I don't think so. There's not a lot of, it's all pretty much the same thing. I gotta watch out for these boulders. That is too funny. Took me forever to get over these. There are a lot of rocks, but they're not bad. It's all perspective. Oh, let's see what this says. 3.2 miles. It is really getting hot. And I think the trails, more rocks. Oh, boulders, be careful. No, I swear, I just passed a 3.6 mile marker. But this is the first parking sign I've seen since Trail A. So it means we're almost done with B. And it's getting hot. I believe it's supposed to feel like it's close to 100 today. So, glad I started early. I'm going to get out of here, but still taking my time. Okay, the trail goes two ways here, and I have all trails pulled up because I think we go different ways each time. Parking, it looks like, goes that way, so I think we want to go to the right. Oh, maybe not. Well, A goes both ways, so we're back on A. Yay! So, we just need to figure out, I think we're going to go that way. I know I've gone both ways before. Here. Okay, wrong way. I think I finally figured this out, my fourth time here. So, just remember this if you do this trail. You're going to turn left to go onto B. And when you come up here on B, you're going to go straight to A and not to the right. Because I probably went, I feel, a half mile down because my All Trails map is all squiggly. So it was hard to tell for a minute that I was backtracking and going the same way I came. So maybe that is how I went down. Don't know. But We're back on the Trail A, and we'll be finished before long. My Fitbit, I started that late. It says I've only gone 4.38 miles, but gone close to 7 on all trails, and that's more accurate. So we're almost done. Woohoo! I love this part. It says, we're almost done. Yay! Oh, there's a breeze and it feels so good. And I love this gate up here. It's pretty. And I have slowed down. And I do not hurt at all. That's a lie. My knees are tight. That's not hurting though. But I'm tired and I'm hot. Have another bottle of water, but I'm going to wait till the trail's over. So, okay. I've always gone straight before because the arrows go both ways, but I think the trail goes this way because it said A this way. And last time I came here with Atlas, I went straight. Atlas came this way. I made it to the car before Atlas did. So I think this is longer, but that way is hills in the woods. I mean in the sun. And this way is in the woods. So, never done it. Let's try something new here. Okay, it looks like according to all trails, I go right. I don't know what's straight. I'm thinking my car. This is longer than the road. But it's better. It's more fun than the road. I'll let you know when we see something. Apparently, we're going the right way. We shall see. This is the best part of the whole trail. So I missed all this by going straight down the road last time. Huh. Interesting. Glad I'm seeing it now. Huh. Beautiful. I see the parking lot. So had I gone straight, I see people in the parking lot. Had I gone straight, it would have taken me there. But it looks like this will take me there too. So, but a nicer way and cooler. Oh my gosh, there's a breeze. It feels so good. That's where we want to be. Ah, yes. We are done. Right now, 8.2 miles is what All Trail says we hiked. So let's cross the street and do the recap. I just downed a bottle of water and had a snack. I'm going to show you a couple things first before we do the recap. I'm going to show you the backpack I love. I got this for the Mammoth March. It's an REI Flash 22. 2 pockets. You have bug spray, had water. TP, I had a water. They're both gone. Had snacks in here. It's bigger than it looks. So in here I have an umbrella. There's a pocket where I have first aid supplies. And I just have a lot of other stuff like a raincoat, garbage bags, one to line it, one for around it because it's supposed to storm today. Well, that's what they said this morning. So this was a good buy. I mean, this is much more comfortable for a day hike. The other ones are good for backpacking or longer hikes. I would say this is even good for the Mammoth March, a 20-mile hike. Okay, so now I showed you my, let's get that to stay. My new hiking stuff. The hike's finished. I need to be real with you. This is not my favorite place to hike. Every time I come here, I'm thinking, why am I hiking? It's like I want to give it up. It's just, for someone who has ADHD, there's not a lot to see. But it is good. It's a good workout trail. Will I come here again? Most definitely. It did give me time to think, though, about the Mammoth Trail, Mammoth March. I signed up for it earlier, another one, and didn't pay. And I paid for the one coming up in a few weeks. I'm not ready. But now I know what to do to get ready. And I might make a video about that, and I really, if I do, I'm going to want your comments, and I really want suggestions on this. So maybe it's just this trail. Maybe I just don't like it. It's like Miami Whitewater. I know so many people who love the 8-mile trail, and I'm thinking, well, I need to do that because it will get me in shape. Well, I hate that one. It's boring to me. So I'm doing all these things and spending money on stuff when past experience shows when I push it as hard as I'm going to have to push it, I might get hurt, and I don't want to do that. Basically, I just need to figure out what my motives are if I don't do it, what my real reasons are, and how will I feel if I don't attempt it, and the safest way to do it. So with that said, real quick, I'm just thinking that if I do it next year, I have a year to get in shape knowing I want to do this. And from what I read, after signing up, I got a notification or something like that. They apparently make the trails available like 2 weeks, and knowing what it is on all trails 2 weeks before the hike. So if I do it next year, and I try to increase my daily miles, not trail miles, but miles from 3 point something to 5 or 6, then I feel more comfortable, or even higher, feel more comfortable 2 weeks before the hike and trying it then. I'm afraid if I do it now, it's just not going to be good. So I'll keep you updated. It's a beautiful day. I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. If you like what you see, press the like button. If you want to see more, please press subscribe. Thanks and have an awesome day.